Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi,
We're
everybody.
back.
How are you guys?
Good.
How are you, Haley?
I'm frazzled, I'm just like all over the place. Had to run to my office, like
Morning?
like 7:30 in the morning and like hide myself, which I don't really have to hide myself, but it's just weird and eerie when all the lights are off and like I have to sneak in
Why
because
do you have to go in there?
I had to give a prescription to a family that I had to physically sign. And I did it last Friday. And apparently I only did one out of the two. And then the mom's frantically messaging me last night. And I'm like, ah. So yeah, that was just fun. And then I
Oh.
worked out and then I showered. And then you're like, I'm on my way. And I'm like,
And so
and
everybody,
here we are.
we're on borrowed time. My feral child is upstairs being babysat by her niece, and we don't even know. When he starts freaking out, it's all over.
But I think he's going to be good. I mean, he's so content right now with all his toys. He's like, those toys are magic.
Dinosaurs. Giant dinosaur.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right. So we are covering
Right.
In the City, episode 6.
Yep.
Not So Simple. And it's a
Right.
knot with a K, like tying the knot.
Okay.
So
I didn't even pick
good
up on that.
too. Good for whoever did that.
Yeah. And I'm going rogue today with my pretend notes here. This is actually blank.
Who says that?
I just feel like in my mind, I'm like, yep, I'm going to pretend there's notes here. And then I have word vomit when we come on and we're recording. And I'm like, no, I'd tell the truth.
Yeah.
So you all know the truth now. So I'll just close this.
Okay. Close it. I don't know what you're going to do with your hands. Drink your coffee. Be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we actually have a lot of breaking news, but we need to get through
Right.
In the City first in case we have a meltdown upstairs.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So we're going to start off with scene 1, which is we see Amanda officially moving into her apartment
Yes.
with her dog Reese. Can't forget Reese.
I know. He's so cute.
What kind of dog separation is this?
I don't know.
Can't you keep them together or pass off on weekends?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Like-
Because wait, when they did the aftermath episode, was that wasn't Reese with Kyle? That was the other one.
That was the other one, right?
Ryder. Okay.
But-
Okay.
and the
So
thing-
yeah, that is weird to
and
separate them.
And you know what? I was thinking too, Kyle's always DJing. So is he having someone house sit? He must
that's
give Amanda the
true.
dog.
I
It
would
would just
think
make
so.
more sense.
Yeah,
It's like when
yeah,
people separate their kids. It's like, why
Right.
would you do that?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a reason,
Right.
but what made that Ryder his dog and Reese whatever?
Yeah. Like, how did that
Yeah.
conclusion come?
So we see the moving company and her lack of furniture
Oh my God. Yeah.
with that one chair.
Like, it all seems so rushed when I know for a fact she's been planning this for like quite a while. I don't know. I have no.
What do you mean?
Amanda, like, she knew she was going to move out. She knew that her lease was not going to be month to month. So, like,
Oh,
why
right.
didn't you plan ahead to make sure you have at least a fucking love seat, if anything?
I think that is everything that makes Amanda Amanda. Everything that Kyle's been
she's such a
trying to tell
disaster.
us, being like, you don't understand, like, it's not just messy, this is hoarding. Like, it's not just
Yeah.
depression of making her get out of bed, it's her being lazy.
Yes.
I have been against him with all of that since day one. I'm like, don't talk about your wife like that on national TV. And now I'm seeing that was him being nice about it.
Exactly. And then in real time though, did you see Kyle's comment on, I think it was one of the like reality TV accounts or something, and it was like, this is literally why I couldn't invite anyone over for years because it's embarrassing, it's disgusting. Like, the shower was full.
Do you know how that happened? It's because after he filmed the bonus episode, somebody tried to do a gotcha on Kyle and was like, if he was your close friend, then how has he never been inside your apartment?
Yeah.
And Kyle was like, none of my friends have seen it.
Yeah.
We'll get to that though.
Crazy.
Okay. So second scene, I was like, I literally don't care, was Yvonne and her husband getting ready for like the courthouse.
Yeah.
She's boring TV, dude.
Why did they do it like that? Was there a reason they were rushing that? Like, they don't even have kids. So I was like, you have a dog. Like,
So they already got married in Mexico, but they didn't get it official. So they were supposed to go to the courthouse here to make it official.
Gotcha.
And they kept forgetting.
I loved Lindsay's outfit. Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Stunning.
no, I know. But okay, I'm going to regret saying this. They seem a little too normal for reality
Yeah.
TV. It's giving Danny and Nia vibes from The Valley season 1. He's a dementor now. Like, he's an insane person.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. Did you hear what Paige said about him when she was
called
like,
him a little rat.
yeah. And I was like, Paige, whoa. Like, you just said, like, she's stunning, love her, but like her husband's a rat. Like, that was kind of mean.
Do you
He
know
is
why
a
she
rat.
said that? It was
Yeah, 'cause he's
it's
treating her
because
like
he saw she doesn't watch the show, she just saw a
the
clip
clip.
of
Yeah.
him being
Which I think he's actually got the short end of the stick, honestly, because there's no way he can be a half-assed dad and she would stay with him, honestly, or treat her like that. I think
she
Nia's
didn't say
strong enough.
did she say he's a bad dad?
No, she never did, but I think, like, the media and everything and social media has really, like,
Oh,
painted
yeah.
him to be like, "Oh my god, you're not doing enough and you're being an asshole," and blah,
Oh,
blah,
he's
blah.
definitely I don't think he's a bad dad or a bad husband, but I think that there's some dark stuff that Nia has been holding in for a while.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm not getting that vibe with Yvonne and her
No,
husband. They just
not at all.
seem boring.
No, he seems very passive,
Um,
honestly, and she's just, like, vanilla.
yeah, I don't know how they made it. Oh, because she's Lindsay's friend.
Yeah.
She'll be good TV when she turns on Lindsay,
Yes.
which is only a season or
Or if she
two.
gets, like, super intoxicated, I feel like that's when we're gonna see the Yvonne that, like, is meant for TV.
Yes, for
But
sure.
she's, like, I think
Because
just being vanilla on TV.
if you're actually best friends with Lindsay Hubbard,
Yeah.
there's no way you're boring.
No, no. There's
So
no way that you met and
we'll
you were
see more of
boring.
that. Like
Yeah.
not on this episode, maybe not even on this season.
Right. No,
Okay.
probably not, honestly.
Okay. So that was a short scene.
Yep.
We then cut directly to the next scene, Kenny and Whitney talking about his estranged father, saying that he hired a PI, but it was really Whitney that hit the nail in the coffin and found the father's new wife on Facebook.
That was, like, bizarre to me. Like, Kenny, you didn't think to just go on social media and type in these people's names, and then randomly while you're filming, your girlfriend does, and then she's like, "Oh, look, it's right here." Like, you just hired someone for nothing. You could have literally just searched.
I got some news for you.
What?
I don't know if you know
It's
this.
all a ploy for the TV. Is that what you're gonna say?
His stepbrother.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So for those of you that don't know, his stepbrother, when this aired, took to a Facebook comment or Instagram comment or something. First of all, did anyone know that Kenny's name is Kendon? Kendon.
No. What the hell?
Yeah, with an O.
Huh.
And he said Kendon is not who he's acting to be. Like, he found me, called me to find out if I knew our dad. I said no. He said, I'm going to figure this out for us.
Yeah,
And
he
as
said, "I'm
soon
gonna
as
hire a PI."
once I find him, like, we're going to get together.
Yeah, and
And
I'll let you know all the updates and everything I'm finding out.
And Kendon is Kendon. Oh my God. Hopefully I don't call Desmond. Okay. Kenny's brother pretty much said, and then next thing I know, I never hear from the guy again, and I see him on TV.
I see this episode.
And him and his dad are not estranged, like, for the last 20 years. Like, we've unfortunately, like, that's not how it went.
Yeah, but I was confused in that comment when Kenny's stepbrother said, like, and then the family reunion approached. What? Like, I was confused by that statement, as if, like, are you saying, like, Kenny and his dad saw each other at the family reunion, and, like, or is it that Kenny went and was like, "Oh my God, I did all this with the PI," and, like, he was pissed off because he didn't separately tell his brother?
I don't know. The problem is it was only a big paragraph.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it seemed like he struggled
and
to
usually
spell
they
and
keep
punctuation.
going after that.
Yeah.
Or like a podcast, but that's all we got. I do need apparently Kenny had a rebuttal video, which I never got to see.
Interesting. I didn't either. And I also, again, like I always say this, take this with a grain of salt, that, like, could this brother be trying to get his 30 seconds of fame and be like, "Oh, my brother's a piece of shit," and, like, didn't tell me anything, when, like, maybe Kenny actually did, and, like, he just never I don't know. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like, I always wonder.
It could go both ways, or they
Yeah.
both could be assholes.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I've been thinking though? Okay. So as anyone that has been watching reality TV long enough knows, people, when you get signed to be on the show, they sit down with you before the show and say, what is your storyline?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
need
yeah.
something to follow. Obviously, Kenny's storyline was moving his girlfriend into the big city with him for the first time.
Right.
Okay. We never heard anything about this PI. Very little times will they say you can go in both directions when they ultimately have nothing to do with each other.
Right.
My conspiracy is, and I hope that I don't eat my words, because if this is real, it was a beautiful moment. Okay. My conspiracy is the last 4 or 5 episodes, Kenny's looked like an absolute jerk.
Oh, yeah.
And he knows it. He's walked off sets,
Yep.
everything. Do we think it's possible that he said, I need to find a way to make myself
to
look
get more
better
airtime.
Whitney, let's find my dad. What more
Yeah.
sympathy can you get than a
Yeah.
beautiful scene like that?
Or
It was
even like,
beautiful. So
let's divert everyone from us and all this heat we're getting because it's causing conflict with all my
that's what I'm
friends.
saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I definitely, I think he always has ulterior motives and like several in mind. Like he gives me
And,
really bad vibes and
and
red
you know
flags.
what? I feel bad even saying it because it felt like his dad's part was sincere,
Yeah. 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 But
which
his
makes it
intentions
worse.
behind it, I
Which makes it
know. I
worse.
know. I know.
I guess we'll find out with that though.
Yeah.
Like that can't if that is fake, it won't remain a secret for very long.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
Okay. Cut to the next scene where it's Danielle and her mom trying to make room for Owen in
Oh
her
yeah.
little apartment, or
Yeah.
not little, but her apartment that's looks smaller than Amanda's. So
Yeah.
meanwhile, we have Danielle moving mountains to make room for Owen.
Yeah.
And then we have Amanda, on the other hand, moving mountains to not move all of her stuff out and give
It,
Kyle less
I don't know
space.
what she moved out of that house with Kyle.
There
Like
were
nothing.
there were a lot of boxes. That goes to
I
speak that
know.
it's not that she didn't move a bunch out. She has so much.
She really does.
But
It's
we'll get to
disturbing.
that fighting scene because that was crazy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Um, but yeah, the spectrum is crazy on like Danielle versus Amanda with this like making room or lack thereof for people. I
Yeah.
was like, yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. And then, okay, now we're getting to the actual courthouse scene with Yvonne, her husband, and Lindsay. I
Yep.
keep calling him the husband. I don't even know. That's
I
how
don't
boring
remember
he
his
is.
name, yeah.
He's normal though.
Yeah. Is it
Um,
like Nick? No. Maybe?
that sounds right.
Yeah, might be.
Okay, we'll double check on
I
that.
if that's right, that's really
That's
impressive because I just
crazy.
pulled that out of the
Who
depths
who
of
did
my
I pull
brain.
out last week? It was someone Amanda's friend,
Yes, Katie.
Katie.
Which they actually showed a clip. So she was at that first bar scene when like Kenny felt like he was getting ganged up on by everyone. But that's like the only other time. And I don't even remember when she came to the summer house with her boyfriend.
Oh, me neither.
And they showed that
She's
clip.
not a cast member. She's
She doesn't
obviously a
say
friend of.
anything.
She
Yeah.
like, who knows with her? But I
She's
remembered her last name last week, which was crazy. I could
right.
never do that again.
But why would you come on a show and not have the intention of being like super loud, like talking, be a part of the group? I don't know. It just seems weird to me. If you're going to be on a reality TV show, might as well like get some time on the air and like do something.
Maybe she did do a lot, and just like Carl, it's like they cut people out, and you think just like
Yeah,
our
true.
girl.
Yeah, Levi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
very possible.
Yeah.
So the scene where they go to get married, Hub
Yep.
houses
Hub house.
her suit.
Yes, I loved it.
Did it not give you strong Ariana vibes when she wore the full suit when she was one of the
Yes.
best men for Katie and
Yes. Yes.
Tom's?
Yes. Yes.
Who wore it better?
Oh, Lindsay, for sure.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ariana looks so good. I mean, they both
I
look.
think Lindsay has the right height for something like that because I think you kind of need more legs, and because it was like the suit vest underneath the jacket, like I don't know, it just seemed
No,
like it looked better.
but
But
Ariana
I don't really
had
remember Ariana's.
hers was completely fitted to the nines, whereas Lindsay
Okay.
probably just got it like a little tailored because it wasn't a
Yeah.
big gigantic wedding.
Yeah, but think about it. Lindsay's fashion versus Ariana. When Ariana got that suit, Lindsay's way ahead of her in fashion world in New York City.
We'll have to look. Maybe
I'll have to
we'll have to
compare.
put a side by side picture maybe on the
Yes,
podcast and let
yes.
people vote.
Yep.
Not to take. I mean, they're both. I would kill
Yeah,
to
no,
look
they're
like either of them. in that
absolutely,
suit, to be
absolutely. But
clear.
Lindsay is just like killing it.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
And did she do something to her face? Did she fix that issue she had with like the divots? Like, because I haven't noticed that.
No, I think I told you that what Brittany from the Valley got done to her.
No, I'm talking about not the gobbler. I'm talking about the
face filler.
no, the dashes. It looked like acne scars almost. Like, you know, when people kind of have like craters because they were scars from old acne. I haven't noticed that with Lindsay.
I bet she got something done.
She must have.
Like some kind of micro needling or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, maybe.
'Cause I think
But
that
yeah, she looks
helps.
really good.
But yeah, they have to go through like construction to like get to the courthouse.
Oh yeah, I know. New York is a mess.
I'm like, can you
I could
guys
never live there.
guys don't put it on camera if it's gonna be like that. Just wait another season or two and you'll get a whole episode.
I know.
You'll get a whole
I know.
episode, not this measly scene where you're scurrying through New York
Yeah.
construction.
And then the lady at the town hall or whatever the hell it was like kind of rude. She was like, "No, you're not getting you're not married yet."
Yeah, I'm
You
sure
have
she
to
was like,
wait.
like, you guys are doing this for reality TV.
know.
Like, Come on, I'm on a schedule. You might
Yeah.
not be.
Yeah, that's
Production
true.
might be, but I'm on a different one.
Yeah, I guess.
So while they're like in the courthouse, I don't know if this is before or after the marriage, they're just like talking about getting, pregnant, Lindsay's situationship,
Yep.
Frank the milkman. She's pretty boring scene, but pretty much this is when Yvonne is like, you're saying one thing and doing another. Like
But
you're saying
Lindsay's
you're saying you want to be single, but you're like really focused on these men.
right. Well, she's kinda like, "You're gonna say that, Lindsay, but I know deep down inside that you really wanna find your person, you wanna find love." But Lindsay, in this conversation, says she went out with the milkman again with
Mhm.
Andrea and Lexi. Why wasn't that shown? I don't know why they didn't show that. That was really annoying.
And you know that they filmed it. It's like
Oh,
just one of those
100%,
it's one
yeah.
of those things because it was so fake, dude. Frank the Milkman was already dating women on other franchises. I think that they only have so many people willing to go on camera that it must have been so stale that they were like, let's not even do this to viewers. So speaking of Frank the Milkman,
Yeah.
oh my god, I feel so crazy saying this.
He's cuckoo. He's
Oh,
weird.
okay, so stay with me here.
Yeah.
Frank the milkman, put him to the side. Now we cut directly to the scene with Amanda and her dad. This is
Yeah.
no shade at her dad. He seems like a hard ass in the best way as a dad. He seems everything. I'm just saying, aesthetically, he reminds me of Frank the milkman.
Kind
Scruffy and like
of.
manly, like
Well,
physically.
yeah.
Physically.
In that sense, yes.
And like I can't look at it.
No, I know. I just see Amanda in dad.
Okay, that's actually true because I was like, is that her stepdad?
Oh, no, it's definitely her bio dad,
Okay,
because the
yeah.
nose is, like,
Is
almost like Squidward.
isn't his name Frank too? No,
I
I
don't
must
know.
be making that. There's no
Did
way.
you how inappropriate is it that she was like, "When I was a teenager, my dad put me in my phone put him in her phone as Big Daddy."
Well, obviously it wasn't in a creepy way.
No, I know, but that's fucking weird.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
That's fucking
You're on
weird.
and
That's fucking weird.
no comment.
Even as a teenager, even worse.
No comment.
Big Daddy?
Listen, I
Okay,
wouldn't
you can
want
stay on
I
that
would
side. I'm firmly on, like, if my husband ever put in our daughter's phone Big Daddy, I'd be like, "You're going in the loony bin, and we gotta check things out here."
well, I can tell you, Tim's definitely not changing his number in Desmond's phone.
You want him to put himself in as Big Daddy?
Desmond doesn't have a phone. He's 2.
No, when he is older.
No.
You'd have a problem. Or Ron? Ron puts himself
Stop.
in your
No,
phone.
no. All right. This is why I didn't
Ronnie.
even get into it because I knew it would escalate. All right. Speaking of looks,
Yeah.
there was a jump scare moment when it was the flashback to Kyle and the dad. And
Oh, I know.
why was is that AI? Why is Kyle's beard like so dark and his eyebrows? I'm like, whoa, that was not
Wait,
Kyle.
I did not notice that.
Are you serious?
I was in another world, I guess. Wait, are you talking about when he was asking the dad for permission to
For his-
marry?
It was a flashback. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe your eyes glitched because I don't think on camera.
You're going to.
I'm gonna have to
die.
look,
You're going,
and then I'm gonna have to pull up a clip of that too and put it on the screen.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I know that scene happened for sure.
Yeah.
But I do not remember him.
I don't
looking
remember
at
that
I was
either.
like, oh my
gosh,
gosh. He really
okay.
did actually. Yeah, it was scary. So yeah, I don't know.
And that was already like a bad sign, just the way that interaction went with Kyle and her dad, because the dad was like,
And it's like, Kyle, did you really do that to him legitimately on camera? Or did you do it in private and then was like,
I hope so.
'Cause
But knowing Kyle, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't think he thinks that far ahead.
all right.
Or at least he
so
did it. So
I don't, dude, all I know is that I do not remember him ever looking at that. Maybe I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Mandela effect.
Yeah, I don't know
Like, whatever
what.
it is.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't remember that.
Bernstein, Berenstein Bear situation,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
What is-
Kyle,
yeah.
beard, Kyle, no beard.
Yeah.
So she shows her dad all the perks of the new place.
Yep.
She's like, we're overlooking the helicopter pad. I'm like, should I move to New York?
No, I know
This
that
seems
apartment
coffee
is sick.
with the
and
dog
and the
and the sun on her
balcony
face
and the
Reese,
little
little
grass
pea thing.
patch. But like, how do you clean that? That seems kind of gross.
But the thing is, like, the moment that she's describing to her dad, or she's sipping her coffee, looking at the helicopters, Reese has sun on her face or his face, whatever it is.
Yeah.
He, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think Ryder's the girl.
Sun on his face. You can't convince me in that moment. Let's say that truly everything up until this point in her mouth is true, that
Yeah.
she thinks she's gonna at least give it one last try, all this. The second you are alone, not waking up to a guy at 4 o'clock in the morning, you wake up refreshed, you're out there, your dog's happy. In that moment, if
Mhm.
nothing else, she knew. I am done.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
She got
am
a taste of the
free.
other
I
side.
am free.
But
Yeah,
how cute was the dog again? Both these dogs are stars. Like,
they
Reese
are.
was, like, cradled in dad's arms,
Uh,
and I was like, "I love you."
I think are those not greyhounds, but
Dachshunds?
not greyhounds, but Italian greyhounds.
I don't know.
Tim wants that.
No, because
Like
those are
Kylie
big.
Jenner's?
Those are big.
No, an Italian greyhound, they're the mini greyhounds that
Oh, they
people
are?
put sweaters on. Kylie Jenner has 5 of them.
Really? Well, I'm gonna fact check this because I didn't know that. I thought all greyhounds were pretty off the ground.
And greyhounds aren't huge.
Italian grey house.
They're known to be wicked
No, those aren't. There's
fast.
no way. These are no, they're
Look
like
up Amanda Batula's dogs. What are they?
all right.
Um,
Amanda Batula's dog breed. Dachshund and bulldog mixes. Booyah, baby. Greyhounds are larger.
an Italian greyhound.
They're not. No, I just looked those up and they're off the ground. They're not that
Off
that
the
small.
ground?
This is the smallest. Greyhounds are known for their height because that's what they're runners.
Yeah, he's a runner, all right.
And
He's
yeah,
a runner,
so
he's a
guys,
track
the
star.
one in the front, not
Haley, don't
not
do
the
that.
size.
We need to put them on the screen. Don't show your-
Whatever. We're gonna show this one on the phone and the everything else.
Can
on
you
the
look
thing.
up Amanda's dad's name if we're gonna
Yep,
get into
yep,
all this?
yep.
And then put it down. This is what I deal with.
Listen, you guys have no idea what I deal with. Frank. It's Frank Fatula. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yikes. Frank is a rough name.
All right, I know you said, but there was actually a pause in between scene with her dad. It's
Yep.
boys' night in between at the virtual golf place.
Yeah.
Jan, is there nowhere else to film in
I
fucking New
know.
York City?
This whole show so far is such a fucking yawn.
Why in God's name can't we just film in Soft Bar?
I know.
Clear it out. They can literally do
Carl
whatever they
probably
want.
did have filming in there and they cut it because they're like, Carl,
I'm so
you're
sick
done.
of the golf, of the tennis,
I
of
know.
the
These, like,
pickleball. Forget
not
the
super
pickleball.
lively bars or whatever his name's bar.
So, okay, I have a lot to say with this scene. So Kenny says, I have never borrowed anything clothes-wise from Gavin because I
Yeah.
don't have many clothes. Do they hate each other? You cannot convince me.
But it's weird because they say they're friends.
This is what I'm telling you. This is my theory.
It's crumbling in front of our eyes.
And this is my theory as to why. Of
Yeah.
course, the Whitney thing, but I believe that Kenny really only actually brought her down for the show. I
Yeah.
think that Gavin is here watching Kenny pretend to be this really nice guy who's genuinely happy.
Yeah.
I think he was looking at him like, dude, you're making me look bad. I know you.
And you're a
I
fraud.
know the truth.
Yeah.
And Kenny's really like, no. Of course, there's definitely an element of you're losing your best friend, just like the Austin and Craig situation. You
Right.
know, Austin went for Craig's throat.
Yeah.
But for
They're
sure,
friends now.
but for sure, you can tell that they've always been close. And it's almost like the second they found out they were going to be on the show, it's like almost a competitive energy.
Yeah.
Frenemies. I need them both to stay on the seasons for the next few years because
Right.
that is going to be a
And-
blow up.
Right. And I feel like Gavin, even in that last scene in the episode before this one, when he was saying all the stuff like, oh, you guys are boring or whatever, he didn't actually say that. And I actually kind of felt like he was saying, like, hey, we're having a separate conversation, like outside of the group. And like, I'm letting you know this is what people are seeing. And I feel like Kenny is the one that escalated that to a point it didn't need to get to. So now Gavin's like, well, fuck you. I'm going to completely expose your bullshit and
Yes.
everyone's going to see it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
I don't think it was Gavin's intention at all. And now Kenny's like, shit,
Yeah, I think that
losing another one.
Kenny is screwed with that.
Yeah, he's going to be on an island alone real soon.
very, very soon.
If not already.
Once this films, I mean,
Can't wait to see the
fully airs.
reunion.
Yeah.
Oh my
Which
God.
apparently is crazy, but
I know.
and we'll get to
Yeah.
that. They do also grill Owen on if he was married when he met Danielle, and he was kind of not really giving us answers. Did
Right.
you know what he what?
Yeah, no, he kind of and he looked uncomfortable. Like his body language was like, oh God,
Then
we're
don't
getting
show
into
up to
this.
film at the
Exactly.
fake golf scene.
Exactly.
Just like Danielle's other ex, the chef, when they brought him
my
out
God,
and he
yeah.
refused to speak about
Again,
Danielle.
why is that aired?
Get
Like,
out.
I don't understand.
Like
I would take Carl over that bullshit.
punish them just like you did to poor Levi. If they're boring, don't show them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not that I don't think even Levi was boring. I think she really got the short end of the stick with that. But
Right. And also, I think him diverting from those questions, not giving solid answers, and then also Danielle's reaction later in this episode, which we'll get to. I think they're breeding that there's something off here. Like the
It didn't
smoke
come from
is
nowhere.
bellowing
It did
and
not come from
it's
nowhere.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
if
Something sketchy.
and to be clear, also, I think that let's say there's a world where they were actually separated, maybe even divorced, whatever,
Yeah.
that the ex is so angry because she's like, "No, like, you guys have, like I'm positive that there's overlap."
Oh yeah.
That's enough to make everybody say there probably was.
Right, because there's a reason for the divorce, and if you're in a new
Yeah.
relationship that quickly after you're divorced, like, or even while,
Same
it's
story
so
every
clear.
time.
Yeah.
Same story every
Oh,
time.
Amanda knows a lot about that, yeah.
It's the same story every time.
Every time.
Story
Story.
every time.
Okay.
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 So now we get
Wait, why
to
did you say story over again?
said the same story every time.
Story?
Yeah, that's what I said. The same story every time, every scene.
Oh my
Um,
god, these people are a wreck.
okay. These
Okay.
people, that was me that said that. All right, back to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
but just in general, they're a wreck.
Yeah, they're a wreck, and so am I
Oh
this
yeah, me
morning.
too.
Okay, so now we get to the Kyle scene where he is reclaiming his apartment. He calls the people to come clean it up. So then what happens after that is the scene ends with the people saying, "Well, is she coming back or like is she staying here?"
Yeah.
I was on Amanda's side. I was like,
I know you're in
and then
cuckoo land.
I can see both sides. I don't think either of them are ready to be married. Let's how about that?
Well, no, I mean, I think Kyle would.
Oh
No, no,
no.
no. If Kyle found his match
Okay.
that could whip him in line and say this isn't happening, I don't think Amanda had a chance again
Yeah.
because of the way they fucking started. And you kind of started on reality TV. Did you think your life was gonna be like, oh, is this beautiful?
Yeah, they had only been, like, hooking up on and off for a year before that.
No, and he was trying to hook up with Stassi
Well,
and calling
yeah,
her
he
Steve
already
Jobs.
yeah, he already broke up with Amanda to be on TV at that point,
Yeah.
and then couldn't resist her, you
Right,
know?
right.
Amanda was a totally different person to the eye
Oh.
season 1 through 5.
Oh my god, I
Physically, the way
know.
she acted.
Yeah, she was
She was
a
party
lot
girl.
heavier.
She was that's not what I meant.
No, but I never realized, like, the progression of how thin she got even to, like, 2 seasons ago of Summer House. Like, I didn't realize she actually, like, had some meat on her bones when she started Summer House
Oh,
and just
she
the drastic
normal
change to
girl
now.
Yeah, but I think she explained a long time ago about how it's like she was going through something medical, like she hadn't gotten her period for forever. Like it's
Yeah, but that doesn't make you lose weight.
why would she lie about something like that?
I mean, maybe she was going
You
through
don't
that,
think it
but
could be a health thing?
no. I think that it's, like, lifestyle choices, honestly. And I have a feeling that she's, like, into drugs now because of West. I could, like, some scenes, I was like, "Whoa, this is bizarre." She's a different person in different scenes.
I don't know. But it's actually to your point, just to throw
And
this in there.
cocaina will, slim you right down.
Dude, she's already the whole world hates her. I wouldn't eat for the rest of my life
Well,
either.
yeah, no, recently, right. But I even think, like, I don't know. I don't
A
know.
few years ago, that doesn't even make sense with the West timeline.
Yes, it
Unless
does,
it's
because
crazy.
they said this has been going on for a long time.
But Amanda's been skinny
More
for
than
like
2
4
seasons.
years. Listen, I don't think that it's drugs, or I don't think it was. I don't know. But Wes did just admit that they were on Xanax, and
Yeah, he lied about the beta blocker. They did not take Xanax and beta blockers. No one in their right mind would fucking take both of those. I think he did
oh
that because he
really?
was like, I'm going to save my ass halfway and say that we did take beta blockers because I sat on that stage in front of Andy and said we did. I think that's how I felt. Because if you watch his body language in that video, and we're talking about the Soho Boys video
Yeah.
with the whiteboard and everything, he was like, yeah, we were on Xanax and beta blockers. And it's like, honey, you didn't take a beta blocker. No one takes those together.
And like just call it what it is. We took a bar, a Xanax
Yeah.
bar,
And I
we
called it. I
and
called
we
it.
regret it.
Yeah.
And we regret it.
Yeah.
And that they didn't make the statement themselves. No shit.
See that but then he denied that it was AI. So it's like, who wrote it? So you're now saying that you're pointing the finger at a friend or someone you know? I don't believe it. I think they wrote it and he doesn't want to say it.
And the thing is, like, yeah, who would want to admit to posting something that's soulless?
Exactly.
He probably did write it
100%.
because he doesn't have a soul.
Yeah, because he took control because he's like the alpha in that relationship with Amanda. She's the beta. Like
him trying to like prep her at the reunion when she walked off. He's like, just try to like be a little more like
I know.
emotion. And I'm like, coming from you Patty.
Well, and the Soho boys were like, Amanda was like, "No, don't defend me," and they like kind of laughed at him. And they were like, "Oh, you probably were like, thank fucking God, I can just sit here and not say anything and be emotionless." Like, oh my God, wild,
It
wild.
is wild.
He's fucked.
Do we care about anything else in the city? What I will say about the end, like one of the last scenes with Penny and his dad, whether it was real, fake, whatever, it was nice to see like actual, like raw emotions that don't revolve around Amanda and Kyle's breakup.
True.
Like everything else is fluff. And let's say there's a world where that is real, or even if it is fake, like, that is like, if you're gonna show me something like that, that's what I wanna see.
Yeah, no, that was cute with them both crying and stuff.
And by the way, Whitney, I don't even know if she's capable of lying about something, but it could be a ploy and she could think that it's real, so it's
Wait,
not her fault.
was it this episode when they showed the clip of, yeah, no, I think it was her and Kenny talking, and she was like, "I'm not boring."
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, "Girl, do you like, again, like, do we not have awareness that, like, you're being filmed? Like, don't make these statements. That's gonna blow up online. Like, you look so silly."
I know, but I thought it was really cute, like, earlier when he called his dad, like,
Yeah,
for the first time and she was, like, hiding behind the wall.
yeah.
Like, that was cute. I was like, "Okay, you guys are cute." I can't find my notes on it, not that I really need
On
them.
what?
I did just wanna say one more thing.
Yeah,
The really quick, like, flashback when, like, Lexi was talking about her, like, sex life with Andrea, and
yeah.
she's like, "Oh, like, I can't stop," and it's just, like, the
Oh,
quick clip
yeah.
of them in bed.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even care about, like, six packs on guys. In fact, I don't like it because I'm like, I'm so gross compared
It's
to
too
you.
much.
I need to know, does this guy secretly, is he a psycho? Because why would Paige ever, ever, ever pick Craig over him? And Craig's good looking too. But Andrea's, something's gotta like
I
be
don't
wrong. Why would
know.
she ever pick?
Because I think you have to remember at that time he lived in Italy still. So maybe she was thinking like long term, like, is this actually gonna work out? Like this guy just came from Italy to like be on a reality TV show. Yeah, he's like a knight in shining armor and he's absolutely gorgeous, but like, is this long term? I
And
feel like that was part of it.
Craig's hot as hell too, and he's great with his words, whereas
He's
Andrea
got
obviously has, like,
charisma.
swag and stuff, but he doesn't seem like someone that would lie to a girl to get what he wants.
Right.
So I think that, a little bit more suave, a little bit more aggressive,
Right.
but he is just so handsome.
Like, what was Treya saying? He's like, "He needs to rest." And then they showed a clip of, like, you couldn't see Lexi, she was, like, in the other room or whatever, and he's coming out of the bathroom, and she's like, "Are you ready?"
Oh, God.
And now they're pregnant.
God, I love them. I
I
love them
know,
both.
she looks really cute pregnant, but I can't put my finger on her. I don't know.
Something
Or her
is
accent, I don't
I
understand
wanna
it.
know where she talked about her accent, I think it was on Nick Vile's podcast, and
That was recent. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she actually gave the answer that, I think Dorit gave us 10 years ago about her. She was like, "Well, I've always, like, kind of talked like that, different accents within mine, but I'm now married to an Italian, so I imagine I pick some of that
Pick it
up."
up. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I'm
that's
like,
true.
"Good to admit to that instead of
Right.
being like, I've always been like this, like
No,
Dorit."
yeah, I
She's
know.
like, "I lived in
She's
Italy for
God, that
years."
lady is, going off the deep end.
Did you see her Father's Day post?
No.
On Father's Day, she posted this whole thing about how PK is a lowlife and how she could never
She posted that?
and how she would never wish
Oh,
him a happy Father's Day.
I'm thinking of, Real Housewives of New York, Dorinda. Whoa, I was like, "Wait,
Dorit.
yeah, whoa." Yes, I did, and then who posted
God,
something
not
about
Dorinda.
that? I know, I was like,
She was
"What? Why
never
would she?"
Dormant.
Who posted something back? Was it, PK's BFF, Big
Mauricio.
Boy George? No,
Oh,
Boy George. Big Boy George.
Yeah, Boy George.
Yes, and he was like, "Don't be out here saying he's a bad father."
He was
like, blah,
dispelling
blah,
the rumors
blah.
big time. I don't know who to believe, I gotta be honest, but I actually am, like, obsessed with Dorit since she got caught smoking that
I
cigarette on
know.
Rodeo Drive that I'm gonna just take her word as
And then
gospel.
again in whatever country they were visiting, and she's like, "I'm leaving this dinner," and she like goes off into the streets in an alley, and
She is
lighten up.
let
She's
me
like,
tell
"I don't give
you,
a fuck."
her finally getting away from the Fox Force 5,
Yeah.
she's a star,
Yeah,
honey.
she is.
Never
She
go back
is.
to him,
She is.
Dorit.
I mean, look at her life, how she describes it. I mean, she was international. She was picking up languages. Like she's in fashion. Like, Oh my God, girl. PK slowed you the
You
fuck
know what we
down.
need to do? Bravo. Bravo. Hello. Tune in.
Hello.
We need Lisa Vanderpump back and her to
Yeah.
be friends with Dorit.
What is she doing right now? That's what I want to know.
Filming Vanderpump Villa.
Oh, right. I haven't watched that ever. I know I need
Skip
to.
season 1. Once they bring Stassi on, it's so good.
Oh, Stassi's coming on there?
She's been on for 2 seasons. She just like, she doesn't work or anything. She's like Lisa's VIP guest that stays for a few weeks with her entire family.
I thought Stassi had a different show.
She does have her own show now that
Yeah.
that's about to premiere if it hasn't already.
I don't think it has.
House of Stassi.
That's what it is that I was thinking of. Okay, but I didn't realize she was on Vanderpump Villa. But yeah, no, I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, wild. Bravo Lebs are going cuckoo.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Which gets us into
guys,
the most breaking news as of this morning, because we got an actual video this morning.
breaking Bravo news.
Sandoval, and I think we manifested like Sandoval coming back in the headlines because we did this whole like, would you marry West or Sandoval? And like, here we go. Sandoval's back on the map, but not in a good way.
So his new girlfriend, Victoria Lee Robinson.
Yep.
Her dad and her have been living in the house that Tom and Ariana bought.
Yep.
And there's a video, like an outside camera video.
Yep.
Of
which looks like they're like patio porch or whatever.
Yeah, the dad and the girlfriend are outside on the patio.
Yep.
Tom comes out.
Wait. The first headline was that Tom filed a restraining order on Victoria stating she attacked me. She's emotionally and physically abusive, and she attacked me so bad I lost my vision and I'm all bloody.
Right.
That was yesterday. Then this morning comes this video. Keep going.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he's making it seem like, oh my God, I'm a victim here.
Yeah. So pretty much it's hard to make out what they're arguing over, but pretty much like
it sounds like an argument, but
he's saying to the dad, I already asked Victoria if that's what's going on, and she said yes. So definitely some tomfoolery going on,
right.
But either way, while arguing with the dad is like, are you recording me to Victoria? He's trying to grab her or a phone out of the hands. He
was acting strange. Did you see his behavior in the beginning when him and dad are going back and forth?
He was
and he's opening the door and he's closing the screen door. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then, so then it goes into, but he goes over to Victoria Sandoval.
Oh, yeah. He runs up on her and he's like, are you recording?
Honestly, it looks like either he grabbed her shoulders, her neck, something, and then the dad gets up. So what triggered dad to get up? I think he was physically doing something to Victoria Sandoval.
Well, I think he had to have his hands on her because the dad grabbed Sandoval. So
exactly.
And Victoria ended up on the floor. So
so
that could only be
Sandoval's in front of Victoria. You can't really see what's happening. Then dad's triggered to get up. Sandoval fucking somehow Hulk status, and dad's tumbling back into the fire pit.
So, okay, now.
And then she's on the ground.
Yes. And that's what happened. That's what we can see for now. The thing is, back to your point about the restraining order, halfway through the video, they all run into the house and you can't find anything.
No, but you can hear things falling. I heard like some like glass, something like, you know how when something glass falls and it makes that noise, but you heard that and then you heard screaming. But then dad pops out.
But the thing is, Victoria's the one that comes out at the end and makes the phone call to 911.
Right. And then the dad comes out and says, I'll fucking get you, you fucking little bitch, blah, blah, blah.
But the thing is, Tom can at least try to lie and say this or that about her because he knows that they can't see the video. I agree. I don't know how she could have attacked him in that time or why she would call 911 if she attacked
literally
him herself.
Did nothing unless she did something in the house. But again, that's self-defense, Sandoval. You just grabbed her and then you pushed dad into a fire pit in his own home.
Well, do you remember when he first started dating her like a few years ago? She ended up posting at like 1:00 in the morning in Instagram live. And she's like, just so everybody, or no, it was just a post with a like black screen behind it. And it was like, I've never been so hurt. If they'll do it to someone, they'll do it again. My boyfriend, my best friend, all this. And then she deleted it.
Yep.
And then at 4 a.m, Tom does his own live, smoking cigarettes, all disheveled. And he's like, Victoria's very embarrassed about her lie. And I'm willing to, get through this with her, but it's just not acceptable. It's not the truth. And she's too embarrassed to show her face herself or something crazy like that.
He's such a
He's a toxic ball of fire. And Something I need to learn more about her too, though, because I've seen her in some lives with him, and
Yeah.
she's beautiful on the outside, and she might be cool as hell, but she has a sharp tongue.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. Oh,
she
I think
seems
they
really
they
sweet, but
trigger each other, and it's just gotten out of hand, but yeah, no, I think Sandoval is really,
well, I mean,
like, trying to be the victim here,
well,
and
it's a new
it's
scandal with
scary.
Sandoval. We'll have to find
Yeah.
a new way to
I need
call
an
it.
interview with the dad. Posted this on our Instagram. We need the dad's side.
But do you want to know something? And I'll leave it at
And there's
this.
definitely cameras in the
I
house
was just gonna
too.
say that.
Yeah.
But
Like, what? You
the
just
thing
scared
is,
me.
oh my god, jump scare. Kyle's beard. No, but that's what I was gonna say. You can't tell me in this beautiful mansion that he does not deserve to own. Like
No.
you little loser. You little
Wait,
rat.
what do you mean little big mansion? That's the dad's house.
No, the dad and Victoria are living with Tom.
No. The whole news story is that the cops were called to dad's house.
No.
They are living with the dad. Yes, that's the father's house because the dad made a comment to TMZ and said, I want them out of my house.
Wait, well that makes kind of a difference.
Sandoval does not have a fucking mansion. He's got 2 cents to rub together.
Haley.
What? He's in airports singing and at bars singing.
When him
Not
and
even
Ariana
booked.
divorced, she ended up getting a cut out of that. He owns the house.
He kept the
dude.
house. Okay, that house. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, but that's not their house. They never had a porch like that.
How would you ever know that?
Because
All
we
right.
saw it all over the season
Okay. We got to find this thing.
of Vanderpump. Was that Vanderpump?
I mean, to your point, there's no way
VPI. Yeah.
there's no way he ever invested his money.
No, that's definitely not his house. But
I mean,
that is bizarre now that I think about it. But did he sell that house, I wonder?
I'm telling you, it's his house. Of
It's
course,
not his
I
house.
cannot find.
He doesn't have a porch.
I can't find the video now.
Well, no. So the TMZ article that I sent you.
No, but I watched the video. It's so crazy.
What, the video that I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does that show about the house? That's not his house. Remember, Ariana in his house has that beautiful backyard area, right? With the pool and everything.
Okay.
This is a clear, like, there's a railing
Yeah.
and they're sitting there with a fire pit. It's right here.
Okay.
That's not their house. That's not Ariana and Tom's house. Look, that's not their house. Look at that railing.
What do you think it's an Airbnb?
No, it's the fucking dad's house. But where did I send you the TMZ? Was that in text? Yeah, it was. Here. Look, because TMZ says, or no, this is US Magazine. So it says, the actual paperwork, Sandoval has been living with his girlfriend and her dad. So Sandoval did something with that house, or he lost it, probably. Who knows? And probably no one covered it.
Or maybe he just had to actually sell it and they both had to split it. I can't believe he's living with his girlfriend's dad.
I thought you understood that. That's why I kept saying, like, we need dad's side. We need dad's side
either. Hello.
Yeah, and I need those cameras. Where are the other cameras?
No, true.
Question: how did they get this footage?
It's obvious. It's
Dad?
an outside camera.
No, I know, but who gave it?
I mean, I assume the dad.
Victoria's dad.
Yeah, right.
I would think so.
Why
because
wouldn't
if Sandoval's going after Victoria in this restraining order, then he's like,
The dad got
I need
pushed
proof.
into the fireplace.
Yeah, I know.
It's
That
like,
was literally Sandoval's off his fucking rocker, dude.
and more stuff about this has to come out because somebody out there is going to be really good at because you can only kind of hear the video. There are people out there that are like really good at making it more clear, louder with captions. Like, we'll get the full story soon.
Love Island. We have to touch on it for a minute because we also have this drink that we need to try. Excuse me for a second. I can't go.
We'll just try one.
So guys, I don't know, probably everyone and their mother has already tried this, but this is really cool. So it's a Love Island Poppy and it's called Pop Punch. And it says the flavor is, flavor bombshell. Is it hot out here or is it just you? Quench thirsty behavior and avoid the ick with a refreshing punch pop that's more exciting than the Villa and new bombshell. Love it.
I want to see the Love Island UK version because that was cringe on its own. That sounded like AI.
It really did, yeah. But honestly, like, I feel like punch pop, that actually sounds UK-ish.
No, it does. Maybe it's all the Love Island.
But let's see. Well, because what I noticed with UK and US, same exact Scottish voiceover guy.
Correct. Yeah. Yep. And Australia.
That's fucking delicious.
And Poppy's prebiotic. So
no,
it's
I know.
like really good for you.
I'm into like the Olipop and the Poppy now.
I don't drink soda, so here we go.
No, I don't either anymore. I cut it. It's delicious. Absolutely delicious. I want 17 of them.
All right, so I bet we could put, like, vodka or something in this.
100%.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll do that for our next episode
Yeah.
and let the people know and give them the recipe.
Well, maybe they need to make a Love Island vodka. They probably haven't already.
I bet we could. We'll
Sponsors.
talk offline.
But yeah, Love Island, really quick.
I'm not caught up on UK, so I cannot help you
So
at all.
I'm a couple behind on that one. But UK overall, still love it. Way better. Ellie is my spirit animal.
I have not seen her crash out yet.
No, I love her. So
I'm ex-
I don't think she will. I honestly, I think she's actually got her shit
I
together.
thought she already did. It's
What
like all over online, her like being
Well,
pissed off.
Yeah, but
Is
she said nothing
Is she
wrong.
the Scottish one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that I was wrong when I said Kenzie was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, if what they're talking about crashing out is when she got upset with what the frick is that other Scottish guy's name?
Don't know.
He's got like blonde hair. He's tall. You know him.
Yeah.
The one that Ellie was coupled up with.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
If that's what they're talking about, it was because she made a clear boundary with him. Don't kiss more than one girl in a day who's not me, which is fair.
Okay.
And he then is going up to all these chicks saying, "Can I kiss you?" or kissing them. So she then said, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is fucking ridiculous." And then she walked away and said, "I'm done with you." Went into the makeup room with the girls and she was going off a little bit, but nothing crazy. And then she came back out and was like, "I just want to tell you, like, use your fucking head and stop being a fucking stupid man," and walked back in.
Well, maybe
So if they're saying crash out, everyone needs to go fuck yourself because Ellie is life.
well, you can crash it. Only the people that are the most successful. Huda, obviously, I bet Melanie in this one.
Huda? Huda?
Huda?
Who's Huda?
See, this is your problem. You've never watched any of the other ones. Everyone that's
No.
ever been stars after this have crashed out. That's like the
Gotcha.
whole thing.
Oh, so people are saying she's crashing out in real life?
No, there's
Oh, well, I'm upset if people are saying Ellie's crashing out.
it's crashing
Unless
out
it's in
isn't
the newest episode.
crashing out isn't like a bad thing
Question.
necessarily.
Did they do Casa Amor on UK?
They call it. They used to, and now they call it Casa Hotel, where you go
Oh.
off. Listen, this is what I wanted to tell you. Okay, guys. So Haley has never seen Love Island until recently, and watching
Right.
two at once, no better way to do it. Haley, what you don't know is I'm pretty sure UK does it. US definitely does it. After Casa Amor, there's a thing called movie night where they
Okay.
sit everyone down together and show
They
clips.
watch all of it when
Well,
they were away?
more everything from day one, what people have been saying behind each other's backs. What
Oh, just
people,
in the season, not just Casa Amor.
there's a
or
lot
Casa
on
Hotel.
Casa, of course, because
Yeah.
that's the craziest. But it's even just like got like sincere, like saying like all this stuff to Melanie, and then like literally like behind her back, like trying to sleep with Soul, and then
Yep.
telling Melanie the combo was like that's the kind of stuff that they blare on a giant screen. They give them popcorn, and they all crash out.
Well, so this Casa Amor, I think, is actually brilliant because I really think it shows people's true colors, especially, I was
what's his
Team
name?
Corbin, and Corbin just flipped the fucking script as soon as he hit up Casa Amor and met Parmita.
Yeah,
Parmita?
she's gorgeous.
She is really pretty. That's all I'll say about her. I don't want to be mean. But wow, he's like, "Yeah, dude, I didn't think about Kenzie once."
You know who my biggest ick is with? Casey, is that his name?
Oh,
That's with
he is
Anaya.
a fucking piece of work.
I cannot believe how his mask came off.
And how is he not picking up on TT being a little bit stalkerish?
I think
Her whole
I likes that.
Yeah, that's Kuko. She's like, "I've been watching him and I already know, like."
Listen, I don't know if this already came out because I did not get to finish the most recent episode, but I predict he is going to pick
They haven't gone back yet.
okay, so
Coming tonight,
Anaya,
I think.
he's gonna pick her. I have a prediction that Sincere is going to
You
pick.
think Casey's going to go back to the villa and not bring TT?
They all come back anyways.
Oh, so they don't get dumped like automatically from Casa.
depends.
They say like everyone go back and then we'll make the
So
coupling.
one by one, they have the guys come down and choose. If they come together with their girl from Casa, that means that they're coupling up with them, and the others are vulnerable.
Gotcha.
But either
Okay.
way, they take all the Casa people, mix them in for a little bit, and do a big dumping after that.
But so my confusion is, say Casey decides like, okay, no, I want to stay with Anaya now that we're back in the villa. What if Anaya says, but I want to be with Carl? Is that
Yep.
who
I
she's
don't
talking
know.
to?
But that means that
Does Casey get dumped?
Casey's vulnerable, just like the girl that he said, I'm not picking you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
So I don't know. I actually think different. I think Casey's actually going to take TT, but then I think he's going to realize what Anaya's been doing since he's been at Casa more, and he's going to be like, fuck.
And I think that Sincere is going to pick Melanie, and it's going to be
Yeah, he's in for it.
wait for movie night with them.
Well, so I think it's crazy that they were reflecting so much, especially like Corbin. Well, Corbin really wasn't, but Sincere, Casey, and Zach. And they were like, oh, yeah, we were so like gung ho when we first got to Casa Amor. And then like a day or two later, it's like, oh shit, I'm thinking about my girl over there.
Yeah.
And like, Melanie, do your thing.
Dude,
This guy seems so
these guys are not
good.
men. These guys are not men like from the OG villa.
Oh, I know.
Like they're yikes, dude. After this, we should watch the most recent episode.
Of US. I think I already have, and I'm waiting for the new one tonight.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, and they haven't coupled yet, though. That's what's coming.
Okay. Say no more.
Zach is a piece of shit. Oh, you haven't seen that? Any of it?
I got through a lot of Zach when he slept with Kata and then kept talking about Melanie.
Wait, so you haven't even seen Casa Amor?
Yes, I have. I just haven't gotten through it all the way.
Okay.
So let's cut off this combo because
Yeah.
I don't trust you to remember where we left off with that.
Yeah.
I only got 20 minutes through the most recent episode and then Desmond freaked out.
Yeah, I feel like the most recent episode, I was like, this is not good. Like, why don't we go into the coupling? It wasn't that good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's them all being like, oh my God, what do we do? Did you see the postcard?
I only saw the
With
mailbox.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm excited.
The pictures could have been so much worse. I think they did
Stop.
a poor job on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then so next episode, what will we be covering? We'll talk about Love Island. We'll talk about In the City.
We got to
But
finish
we
up.
also we need to touch on Rhode Island Housewives.
I need to catch up, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So maybe we'll have a little bit.
Maybe
on
next
that.
gen if you catch up.
Okay. Well, now we're getting out of control.
Okay.
That's a nice 3-hour episode. But yeah, we love you guys so much. Like, follow, share, a comment, whatever you want to do is good with us. And yeah, someone's yelling.
Desmond.
Desmond?
He woke
okay.
up.
Bye-bye.
Gotta go. Bye. Whoop.